Hello and thanks again for joining me for another episode of Sengoku Dynasty. So, in the last episode, we went over to the temple. We got our permission to build another village, which gave us, when I press the right button, gave us another bell. And we also unlocked a few more recipes. So I've come back to the village. What we're going to do now is going to build a couple more houses, because when we change to the next season, we're going to have people available to join our village now. So we now have, under buildings in housing, we now have the standard house. Now, the small house and the standard house, they both say suitable for one person. However, that's not entirely true. This standard house is a little bit bigger, and its mandatory furniture is 2 beds. So, I'm going to pop up a couple of these. Let's pop one in there. And basically, this is just going to be the same as building a normal house, except it's a little bit bigger. So I'll cut back when I'm done building it. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I've whacked this house together, and you can see it now has a place for 2 beds and a sunken hearth. So whack this together. Now you'll notice here, now I haven't added anything to this one yet, but we can press F and we can build a different bed if we had one unlocked, which we don't. And the graphics keep glitching out on me with my position. Now on the hearth here, it doesn't give us the option. However, once we've actually built it, it will then give us an option to change it. And there. So we're going to need a cooking pot and some more stones. So I'll whack this together. So we also received a recipe for the cooking pot on our last quest. So let's pop into the smithy. Don't need those feathers on me. Do need more stones. Let's see, I don't need all these logs. Alright, let's grab some iron. And here, so it takes 6 iron. And I think I'm also going to make myself a spare hammer. Okay, so back around here. Now if we go F, we can now change it. Now note, if you change it back, it does cost resources to change it back, and you'll lose the cooking pot. But put my hammer away, and if we go into one of these other houses, you can also put this in the small house as well. You can upgrade these ones. But if we have a look at the recipes, we've got the gobo, the eggs, the fish, and the meat. That's all there is in here. The eggs here, we need 1 stone for each egg. And we need 1 stick for the meat and the fish. Gobo you can just cook as it is. But if we go back over here to this upgraded one, and we have a look, we've now got a bunch of new recipes, including some medicines and stuff. But if we have a look at the egg, we no longer need the stones. The fish, we no longer need the sticks. And the meat, we no longer need the sticks. So if you're going to do any cooking, I do recommend that you upgrade at least one of these. And if you're going to set one of your villagers to do cooking, then make sure you set them to do cooking in the house where you've upgraded one of these so that you're not using up sticks and stones for their cooking. And that will, that'll slow down your use on resources. So I'm going to chuck up another one of these houses. So let's see, where do I want to put this one? Maybe we can put it here. Fit it in here. Maybe not. Fit it down next to this one. Sort of. Out there. Alright. So I'll smack this one together and I'll be back in a moment. Okay. So we've got our 2 new houses up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and move these guys into the new houses. So we'll put Akko in this one, and that will make her unemployed, so we need to reset her job. And we had her set as a hunter, even though she's has a preferred profession of a forager or a cook, but for the time being she can hunt. That's fine. Don't really have a lot of choice, but we will start getting some more people, preferably with some better skills, or some more diverse skills. Okay. And now we will put Sayuri. She can also go in a new house. And we need to set her job back. Do the woodcutter. Give her her axes back. Okay, so that's them set up. Now, one of the other things that we unlocked, and I think I'll put them over here. Alright, so now if we go into village structures, down to village trade structures, we now have these beggars huts. There are 3. I'm not sure if they have like different types of beggars, but basically what happens is each season they have a chance for a beggar to come and live in one. It does not add to our village population. So basically they'll just sleep in here and they will be a trader, and we'll be able to sell some stuff to them. Wants to go there. There we go. So we'll put these up because we're going to change the season pretty soon. So I'll put these up before we do. So there won't be anybody in there until the following season. So that's the number 1. Let's put in a number 2. Put it there. We'll get rid of that bush. Okay, let's move it. Move it again. There we go. Okay, and now we'll put in the 3rd one, which picture shows wheels, but it doesn't have wheels. All right. Okay, so let's have a look here. It is afternoon, year 2, spring, day 4 of 5. So tonight it's going to change. Let's see. I'm going to grab myself some food. Put that in there. What have I got here? Gobo. Spare hammer. Do have a spare hammer. Grab myself a spare axe. Suppose those can go in there. Alright, so let's have a look in here. Got a few logs left. Alright, so let's go ahead and change the season. Now, I have myself set up over here, building on another small bridge. I think it's our 4th one. And that would be this bridge here, over by Segi village. So let's hold down E to change the season, make sure that we put our rations up, because that resets every time that we save and reload. So we'll click change season. And here we go. So we've built our 4th bridge. Would be nice if they had like some different scenes for each bridge, but oh well. Okay, and that has dumped us over here at the little hunting shack where we did the boar hunt, because this is where the bridge is. So I guess it just decided to dump us here. Now, that is the watchtower. I already have that full. I can set myself up to build that one. And that's all ready to go. But down here we have a few more construction sites to do over here. And I believe there is another one down here somewhere. So we're going to head south. And we are now in summer. And it is raining. Anyway, we're going to head south down this way. Follow the river around. And we're going to keep our eye out for question marks up in the compass. There's one over there. Where did he go? There. Okay. No, that is a construction site. So I'm not sure if this is actually functional, whether it does anything at this stage. But okay. Well, we're going to head now down this way along the river. And we have another construction site over here. So I'm thinking what I might do is actually set up our little bell tower over here, which is sort of going to be kind of central to all the construction sites that we have around this area. Cruise on over here. There it is there. So that is actually a large bridge. And I think we need more people to actually build that one. We need to assign more than one worker to it. But it is over here. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. Let's pull out a hammer. Let's go village structures, bell tower. Let's pop that there. Okay, new village has been founded. Go up here, go to village, this one here. Change the little icon. I am going to call this Ni Oz. The Ni is 2 in Japanese. So that is our second village. But we can pick this up and move it. So this is just going to be temporary. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to village structures. I'm going to put in a shed over here. Whack this together. And smack that together. Now this is sort of like this Tawara bag. It's kind of like a personal storage and you can put pretty much anything in it, but it's not accessible to the villagers. We're going to go into Dynasty storage. Going to put a wood storage. Okay, now if I put my hammer away, I can put my hammer away, please. We can open this up and we can access all of our wood, which means we'll be able to quickly do these construction sites. But note that if we go into village, so if we click on our main village, it shows us the available storage buildings. Okay. These are what our villagers can access. So if we go here, because we don't have a main storage building, they can't, the villagers in this village cannot access the goods from here. But I can. And that's fine. So we're going to pop in a general storage as well. We are going to pop in... Yeah, we'll put a beverage storage too. If we loot any more sake or any other beverages, we can shove it in there. We will put in a food storage. Change, go into first person. Pop that in there. And I guess I may as well also put in a weapon rack. And if we loot any weapons, we can dump them off in here as well. And once again, we can pick this whole thing up and move it. And we have access to all of our stuff. So I think I'll move that back to where I had it. There'll do. And we'll pop down one of these and fit it. There'll do. And this is quite a large project, this one. Okay. So, yeah. If you look above, it's got little icons for workers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, that one's a bit of a bigger project. But anyway, we can use our storage here to fill that up, and also pop up there and do those other ones up there as well, so that we don't have to run back and forth all the way to and from our village. But from here, we are going to turn around and go north, and we're going to head home, and we're going to see if we can find anyone willing to join us. Check our traps, cook up our food, and there is Bandit. I missed him, got him. Okay, he's got money and he's got other stuff. Take that. He has a Yari. Alright, well, we're not too far. So we could, how full's the inventory? It's not that full. I could dump that stuff off where we just built our little shed. But I don't think we're going to fill up our inventory on the way home. From here, I'm just going to head north. Might try and stay to the tracks. Probably got more chance of coming across somebody. But what I'll do is I'll pause the recording, and if anything interesting happens along the way, if I come across anything, then I will cut back in. Otherwise, I'll see you back at our main village. Okay, so up here, up the hill here, we have a little villager icon. So let's talk to this person. Kenku. Ask him to come live with us. Okay. So now we have to give him a home. Let's have a look. Kenku is a carpenter. Okay. So I'm going to shack you up with let's shack you up with Sayuri. Let's put Akko. Let's change Akko over. She can do some foraging now. Get her doing gobo, eggs, grass, I guess. And now we have a need for beverages now that we've picked up an extra person. Okay. I think I'm going to put Sayuri in the hunter's hut now. Well, it actually shows up that hunter comes under that sort of woodworking thing, so maybe we'll leave her there. We'll put Kenku. We'll put him in the hunter's hut. And pop the knives back in. And use the iron ones. Okay. Alrighty. So, what have we got here? Another Yari. Alright. So, I will continue heading home. And, yep, that's just the guy we just met. So, if I come across anything else along the way, then I'll come back in. Otherwise, once again, I'll see you when we get back home. Okay, so we're back at our main village. Just going to speak to Marta. Get another quest off her. So she needs 4 eggs. And 6 gobo. Alright. Just going to duck down to the shore over here. Let's check if there's any loot or anything down here. After the season reset. So there's usually a boat or a tent, and there's actually a person down there. Oh look, there's our eggs that we need. Alright, so we have a new recruit. Okay, Koshichi. Why don't you come live with us? Okay, so let's have a look at you. You're also a forager, not really what I'm after. But, okay. Alright. Well, you can shack up with Akko. At least you both like foraging. But that's not going to be your job. Let's see. I mean, I could set you to cooking, but I've cooked everything. Well, I think Well, I suppose we can... Okay. We need to make up a bunch of buckets. Set him to collect water, I guess. Let's see if there's anything else up here. It is getting a little dark out. Usually the this basket over here. More eggs here. I don't know if I picked these already, so I'm not sure if they've respawned. Okay. So this basket here usually refills with some stuff. Take all that. And if we talk to this guy again, it should give us another meal. 4 of. Okay. Alright, well, let's head up this way because there's should be some gobo up here. Pretty sure. Here it is. And we needed 6. Just going to grab as much as there is though, I guess. Cook it up. Cook up what I don't give to Marta. Does seem to have a decent shelf life, I think. I mean, the meat goes bad a lot quicker. Alright, that should probably do us. I'm going to head up the hill here because there's normally a trader up here. Maybe there'll be someone else up here to join us instead. Not seeing anybody. Maybe further along. No one around here at the moment. More gobo. So now we didn't get as much meat on this reset. I'm thinking maybe it's because we changed their jobs so late in the season. Might have something to do with that. Okay. That's a pretty cool view. The moon is up there, shining on the water over there. Alright, let's head back over here. Let's make a couple of buckets. What planks have we got? Some planks. Make up as many as we can. Well, we could make up more, but I don't know how much he needs. I mean, if we drop the buckets, it takes 10. All right. So dynasty jobs. Okay. Buckets. All right. Need to actually put the buckets in here. Let's try that again. Okay. He's only going to use one bucket. And he's going to get 41 water. But we can't add more. Okay. That's fine. I don't mind that. Alright. Okay. Well, that's definitely a bit more efficient than getting it ourselves. Let's drop this stuff off quickly to Marta. Here you go. Got the ingredients for you. Okay, and she gave us some medicine. Alrighty. But that is going to do it for this episode. So if you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.